Actually, wow, Snake just kind of dumpsters Donkey. Like, what can DK actually do? But no. That's how everyone feels about every big body. There is always something they can do. That's what makes them scary.
Yeah.
They are bracket jump scares for a reason.
Yeah, and what's worse than a bracket jump scare? A bracket jump scare mainstay. I mean, Melee is seed number 6 for a reason.
Yep.
They
what,
are
number 1 in Oklahoma, if I'm not mistaken?
Exactly. Yeah, they are nasty.
This is a well-known jump scare. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, Kyle, of course, can be playing this extremely safe, and you're going to have to see Melee kind of be very careful about threading the needle and find those openings, because otherwise, yeah, what you theoretically think would happen in a Snake matchup can still happen. But Melee is smarter than that, and they're trying to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, I mean, Melee is just the poster of ingenuity. They use as much like craftiness to get their win condition off because, I mean, you know, DK, he's a pretty simple character. You know what he has, you know what he does. So Melee has to often, you know, raise the ante to kind of get, you know, stuff like the Ding Dong to work out.
Oh, that's an up tilt. Classic anti-air up tilt, and that's going to be Kyle walking away with that first stock of this set in less than a minute at that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, up tilt is exactly what you need.
For sure. Wow, now Kyle's not afraid to scrap too. Throws out that forward smash as well. And then it's right back to the grenades. It's right back to keeping your distance. Oh my goodness, willing to challenge Donkey Kong down B with a down tilt of his own. There's the scoops, but instead of trying to follow up the scoops air to air, decides to disengage.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You know, one of the things that makes Snake so powerful, not just his projectiles, but that glorious CQC. It is so nasty. Stuff like down tilt or just ludicrous hitboxes that actually make DK's life really hard.
That's right. There's the down B. Yeah, you don't want to take all that shield damage. Oh, getting popped by his own grenade as well. Gotta be careful. What gets the run-up grab, and they both get popped? Kyle, again, not going for the double jump up air, but instead opts to disengage. There's the parry in the first hit of down B, but not the next. And now here we go. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a little grenade pop of his own.
Oh, nice. Catching that up B with the nair. And now we got 127% here on Melee. Still decently behind. There's that later hit of back air, but it's not enough to take the stock yet. And now Kyle just going to wait. No grenades, nothing. Just wait. Wait and watch. And able to land that up tilt right as you need it. Threatening. So scary.
Very. Oh my goodness, a little grenade ladder just popping 1-2. And Melee getting kind of lost in a sea of explosions here. Oh, the aerial spinning Kong.
Yep, just run him in. Okay, yep, get that up throw up air. Nice solid damage confirms. Okay, keep chasing. 80% here on to Kyle. Melee doing their absolute best to put up a fight. But again, once you are stuck full screen, you walk into this Snake landmine. It's so hard as DK, even with all the maneuverability that you do have, to really make something happen.
Oh,
big. Back throw up B. Oh, C4 pop, just trying to mess people up.
Yeah.
Okay, armor on through with that giant punch. Back throw Nikita. Just trying to up B through Nikita. Drop the Nikita. There's an air dodge. No up tilt yet from Kyle. Just going to wait. C4 pop into the shield break off that up air, and the forward smash is going to do it instead.
Brought out the heavy munitions to put that monkey down. Very good stuff from Kyle so far. That was a beautiful setup.
Wonderful. Also, because we all knew, right? That up tilt, that was it. That was wraps.
Yeah.
So Melee's like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not going to jump. I'm not going to press. I'm just going to wait. And Kyle's like, bet. I got it.
Big
boom.
Bet. Gonna make that explode right in your face.
And then have that up air right there to follow up. Masterclass. Beautiful.
And this is where the real set begins. You know, so Kyle is on the board, up 1-0. Will Melee be able to answer right back? Because obviously looking down at a 2-0 deficit is not something you want to do. Yeah, I mean, hey.
Imagine the mental fortitude needed to try and run back 3 games against Snake.
Yeah.
As Donkey Kong. Oof. I can't even begin to think what kind of person could do that. All right, nice. There's a tomahawk throw, right?
Oh, yeah. We love
a nice little up air. 47%. Again, DK's maneuverability. I don't know why some of these big bodies just move way too fast in this game. And really it genuinely terrifies me. I don't know why they're allowed to do that.
I don't know, man. Just getting chased down. It's like, oh, let me just disengage. And then
they're just running after you. Like, what? Okay, they're going to challenge that down here to that up tilt. They're going to both get sent flying here. That giant punch is not going to offer enough armor to try and deal with these explosives.
Sure.
Here we go. The grenades are still bouncing. We're playing basketball over here, trying to swat them away with that forward tilt. Didn't even work. And Melee again stuck right back in shield. Okay, there's that. Cancel on that neutral B. Jump back, turn around, fishing for these back airs potentially. Ooh, okay. Catching a jump from ledge with an up air.
Yeah, this isn't that's where you don't want to be as Snake, you know, in the air, because Donkey Kong's jungle game is something to not be messed with.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, send himself back up, and on the way up, there's a downer for a nice extra measure too. But yeah, Kyle at 154% right now. Any stray hit is going to do it, and that back air will seal the deal on this first stop. C4 pop almost taken. Melee off the top. And now we are at up tilt percent.
Oh yeah, it's going to be tough, but you see Melee just trying to force the issue there. That dash attack gets caught out by a nade. And big giant punch.
Get that reversal. Lead in with that giant punch, 51%. Ooh. Now Melee's got a very solid lead to play with. Poppy up with the down B, trying to catch your leg.
It's over!
Cargo!
Oh, no, never
Not
mind.
quite enough for, oh my goodness,
Nice.
the side B as well. Does get whip punished by the C4 pop, but Kyle is 91% behind. That forward smash also charged right in his face.
Wow. Melee is looking for blood, starting to see exactly his openings and starting to strike.
But hey, if anyone can do this, it would be Snake, it would be Kyle. Keep your distance, keep the grenades up and chuck in. Now trying to pivot to the other side. Air dodge back to Ledge. That downer almost hit through Ledge. It is terrifying out here. Oh no, Kyle's getting scared. He's just keeping himself in disadvantage. Yeah, he's scared. He's scared. He doesn't want to press. Oh, wow. That rising there is catching the air dodge as well. Okay, trying to pop himself up. Yeah, he's got another up B. And Melee is just tracking him, following him. He is hungry, is intent on getting rid of this strange man.
Yeah, but just way too crafty, way too many tools.
Oh! Okay, there's a jab check into a grenade pop into a narrow. Decent amount of percent here, 90%. With 173% ratio on Kyle, couple more hits and we are actually in that fabled up tilt range. Uh-oh, that dash attack on shield doesn't end up getting punished. We have a throw, back throw instead. Nikita's coming out, gonna drop it as well as the up smash. Oh, tries to forward tilt 1 and 2, but spot dodges the grab and gets that up tilt. Kyle back in the lead.
That is a huge, oh my goodness, a grenade pop saves him and can't find the combo off the down B. Kyle is just the ever so elusive man.
Oh no, and we have this down tilt to poke you up as well. This extra credit is continuing to add up. Playing a Snake from behind is the worst situation you could possibly put yourself in. There's that rising up air, the downer, this up B. He's not gonna do it with the later hits. It's just not the final one to do it. 201%, he's gonna pop himself up. Yeah, here we go. He's gonna do it again. Oh, he doesn't have his grenade. Trying to air dodge back to Ledge. Yeah. Catch the jump in the verse there, but it's still 56% of a lead here for Kyle. Nonetheless, I can tell Kyle is shaken. Yeah. I can tell he is scared. He worked so hard to make that work last time. This can slip away in moments. DK is so explosive.
Yeah, but obviously Melee has to do the things that make him scared here and find the actual combo starters. There goes the up air.
There it is.
Wow, nice.
Kyle's been at disadvantage for far too long here. That's 74% added up. All right, drop that grenade. He's going to pick it up, throw it right down that right platform here. Ooh, but the down air will get stuffed by that up tilt. Not enough to kill just yet. Rolling away from the dash grab, and the next up tilt is going to do it. And Kyle is up 2-0 over it.
Yeah. Just barely out of range. The monkey's mitts was literally on Snake's beard hair follicles, but he avoided it, got the up tilt out, and took the stock and the game, putting them up 2-0.
Dude, they're starting Shigeru Skeleton over there. They're not putting on the stream. No! That would be such a banger of a set, man. I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
Alas, alas. The show must go on, and speaking of the show, we got one right in front of us. Melee versus Kyle right now, sitting at 2-0 if you're just tuning in. It's been a devastating 2 games here for Kyle. It's gone down to the wire for sure, but Kyle's just able to eke it out. It's just that power of all the tools he has at his disposal, stuff like grenade and Nikita and up tilt. Up tilt is the true trump card that has been really putting in work for Kyle here.
Absolutely. All right, game 3. Let's see if Dallas has got it. Let's see if this seed 11 over seed 6 upset can make it work. Will Oklahoma's #1 PR player, the defender of their region, be able to sustain and hold the line up against this Texan invader? Or will Kyle claim whatever he can? Oh, here we go. These are the DK clips that we've been looking for.
Oh, yeah. It was the start of something, but no, Kyle with perfect defense going to avoid all of the crazy resets that could have happened on that play.
That's right. That's right. All right, now we're throwing up these grenades. There it is, trying to hold mid-range. Ooh, later hits it back here. Oh, my goodness. Kyle is just covering so much space here. Melee cannot move.
Yeah,
just too big. Uh-oh. Kyle is scared. Kyle is so afraid. He's able to make it. Yeah, tech back on stage. God, this is so terrifying. The fact that he knows that the Rising Nair is going to come out, he knew he could not stay in that extended disadvantage state for too long. So he's like, I'm going to risk it by going onto this stage, and hopefully I can make it back. But at the end of it all, he makes it back, and Melee just claps. And it's over. It's over. All that for what? Not even a drop of blood.
Not even a drop of blood.
Oh, no. And again, we got that down B shield pressure coming out.
Yeah.
Again, Melee with the lead is a different game altogether. Kyle for having to play behind. I did not realize how much of a mental shakeup this would be. Not the first time. He's got reversaled on with that giant punch and pushed to such a significant disadvantage.
Okay, gets away with that air dodge, and the grenade saves his life because that second hit of down B was coming, but a big yoink there with that grab, and now Kyle has to play the dreaded game of recovering, but Grenade's got his back.
That's right. And now we got some ledge trapping going on. Oh, nope. Want to see Melee just jump on right on through. Kyle's like, all right, free entry, come on through. That down tilt to scoop him up. All right, bait out with the Nikita, trying to throw some grenades. Maybe bait out some sort of farther range proc that maybe Melee's not looking at, but I don't know.
Maybe,
I don't know. Kyle's just kind of throwing options out right now. Oh, speaking of getting thrown.
Yeah, I was like, Melee's throwing out Kyle. Like,
That's the baby and the bathwater. They're done.
Exactly.
184% there to C4, but now we have Kyle an entire stock behind.
I mean, for sure doable, but Kyle has quite the challenge in front of him.
He has to be so consistent off these grenade confirms and cannot be getting touched at all, because you were getting added up to 80% already, and Mori can't land.
That is crazy. Oh, gonna meet the feet of Snake there. Oh, he just gets over the platform. Slick movement, but Kyle does find the F tilt. Very solid.
Okay, get up attack will get punished here. There's the sleep with the get up attack again. Does not get punished the second time around. All right. 4-1-2. 4-1-2. Here we go. Nikita. Ooh, side B just to have the armor just to guarantee make it back to ledge. But roll into that up tilt. Hey, there's nothing left to guarantee except for your own demise.
Yes, exactly. And there goes 47% on the grenade pop. And this is looking up for Kyle. You know, he was down a stock and he just stayed composed and has continued to rack up percent. Another tree trunk back here going to work out there.
Even stuff off the spot dodge ends up getting caught by the Nikita as well. Then we got several up smashes. You ran out of legend vulnerability. I can now see. Okay, Melee go for that footstool, but I can see Melee has now lost the sauce a little bit. There's going to be a get-up attack. Oh, no! And the C4 pop! Nice little pop off there from Kyle. Oh, my goodness. Talk about maintaining composure. Talk about steeling yourself. Iron Will, that's the kind of